broadcast. We are live. Good morning, everybody. Gosh, the excitement is everywhere.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Alright, that was a little loud.
So I saw he did it better, and then he got critiqued by him. What's going on, everybody?
That's what we do around here.
That's what we do around here. What's going on, everybody? Listen, let's do this from the gentler perspective today. You know, we're not gonna attack anybody much, and since we're gonna be a little bit nicer, we're gonna start on this side. We're gonna start from this side, from my left, all the way across.
You must not have gotten much sleep last night.
Not at all. I am beat the hell up. Ladies and gentlemen, immediately to my left, he is the guy who took a plane ride and said, I have arrived in the Americas. This is the guy, Mike Striegel.
How you doing?
That's what he's got for the Americas.
Yeah, you wanted me to be nice.
Yeah, you can be nice. A little bit more boisterous would be nice. Immediately to the right, a guy who's got a heart composed of a V-twin engine, and he needs no introductions. He is the man who's going to take us to the boxing ring today and bring us back out. Seamus Tully.
What's up, man?
What's up, man? Had I been asked that question from a pretty girl, I would say not much without the proper medication. But that's me. That's me. That's just, I'm saying, not you guys, me. And you're asking, who is that stunningly handsome, bald individual? Well, I'm glad you asked.
I was trying to figure out where the glare was coming from.
There you go. Look at that. Do you guys like that? There's a little, glare right there. This is the real deal. This is your true tobacconist to the stars. This is Duncan Echevarria. I am your cigar consigliere. This is Los Tres Maduros, the Saturday edition, and today we're gonna box it up a little bit. Wednesday.
Shipping it.
Well, we're gonna box it up and then we're gonna see where it goes. I'm just putting it out there.
Different kind of box.
Different kind of boxing.
Okay.
It might end up being, a step out of the box.
It could be.
We might have to step out of the box and see where we go with that. Wednesday, we were here with Miss Queenie, Joanna Stewart, and Seamus, you were in
Drinking heavily.
Yeah, he was breathing heavily, like the stalker that he is over the phone line.
I said drinking.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, he was drinking heavily, not breathing heavily. I do that. I do the breathing heavily. I'm thinking of you. Not even thinking. I'm stinking. So imagine, look at how crazy. But you were gonna say what were you gonna say? Are you sure you're gonna? Okay. I felt that you were gonna say something there for a second. Hopefully we get some people, that may wanna say, hey, how you doing? Yeah, maybe. You were letting us know about you were excited because we've been talking about the Tyson Roy Jones.
Yeah.
I can't even speak today. Roy Jones Jr. Yeah, it's my first day back out in the public, people. I apologize. And I'm saying that Tyson's going to take it. You guys are saying that Jones Jr. is going to take it. But that in that process, you sort of said, man, that fire has been relit again. I want to go back in. And you are now preparing for an upcoming fight in October, though. Okay, we got time today. We want to know why. I mean, it's what really is it just what happened?
Well, my head's still the proper shape, so I feel like it needs a few dents.
Mike Carter, what's going on, brother? That's a good enough reason for me.
No, there's three things that I really love in life, and that's motorcycles, boxing, and one other thing.
Women, apparently.
Yes.
Oh, well, there you go then. And I'm not going to tell everybody that you're talking to like three women at the same time. I would never say that about you, particularly on live television where anybody could be watching. I would never do that to you. Never. I care about you deeply. I mean, the love here is incalculable. I would never say he's talking to three women at the same time. Never would that come out of me.
Hey, Duncan.
What?
You're a dick.
That's true. That's very true. And if you pull the cord, it automatically happens. So you're a dick. Just like that, with a little bit of a pause. You're a dick. But I would never do that to you. Never. So back to boxing, where I might get my ass handed to me because of me not doing something apparently. So boxing. It's gonna be a boxing match. You're gonna fight at what weight? Take us there, man.
So right now, I'm looking to fight probably at light to middleweight, so like 145, 150, depending on how they break it up.
So you're gonna tone down a little bit there because you weigh a little bit more than that right now.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're calling me. Now they're calling me now. But continue.
Habib calling about your extended car warranty.
Hello, welcome. My name is Bob, and I would like to talk to you about your continuing education. I go, yes, your name is Bob. Your name is Bob, of
And the
course.
great Libyan leader.
Oh my God, bless them all. I love everybody. But again, back to boxing, which is really important. So you're gonna tone down. It's like how many rounds is that usually is? Like 3 rounds, 6 rounds?
So it's usually 3 1-minute rounds, Olympic style boxing.
Now, is that per? There's several different boxing associations.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does each one have their own minimum number of rounds and all that other stuff?
Typically, amateur is 3 rounds, but different leagues like they have like 3 3-minute rounds. When you get higher up, more like closer to pro.
Mm-hmm.
This is still amateur,
Okay.
lower level.
Amateurish.
Yeah.
Not
So
professional.
basically, you have some vague idea what you're doing, but you're not that great.
Some vague idea.
Yeah, but when I win, we're still gonna party like I'm a world champion.
So
It's a title fight for me every time I step in the ring, man.
when you beat the garbage
Oh,
out of the
no.
guy who's going to step in front of you, you're going to go, whatever may happen here, when you're on the floor looking up, there's nothing personal about this. I'm just saying, when you're looking up, you got hurt. It was your mistake. You stepped in. That's good. So, October, do we know a date? Do we know a time? Location? Talk to us.
Last Wednesday on the last podcast, I got the dates wrong, but it's in Jacksonville.
Florida. I mean, North Carolina. My bad.
Yeah, everybody thinks of Jacksonville.
Right.
I automatically.
So it's Friday,
Thanks for
October
February.
30th,
Friday, October the 30th.
Jacksonville, North Carolina, and it's the Freedom Fight IV.
IV, they're gonna stick you with a little something. I'm just.
Freedom Fight.
Is that 4 or 5?
Oh, four IV. Roman numerals. Yes, Roman numerals.
Yes.
Took me a second to. I said IV, intravenous. What the fuck are they feeding you over there? Keep you running connected to a machine or something?
Yeah.
What do you find, like geriatrics? So I was like, my God, he's gonna kill some 80-year-old man. It's like, what?
Now,
Is that all you got?
What would be really bad is if the 80-year-old man beat his ass.
I would pay $1.99 to see that. If some 80-year-old comes out of retirement from boxing and lays the world of hurt on him.
And beware of a man that grows old in a profession where men normally die young.
Yes.
I saw that
On
on
a
a T-shirt somewhere, and I thought, man, I wish somebody would one day tell me that. And look, dreams do come true.
What the hell were you smoking when you thought of that?
I don't know what he got in that cigar, but
Cigars. I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
he made sure to get the right cigar just for him, right?
Yeah, I got the right one.
handpicked.
Yeah, I said, what can I give these guys, and it'll keep me entertained. So, are you looking forward to it? Are you excited about it? So you got a little bit of time to prep and get
Yep.
ready.
I'm not too excited about it right now. Like, I don't get really excited until like I show up at the event.
So you're like, I'm here. Let's get this shit done, and that's when you pump yourself up.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's when he starts playing Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a good song. I think, arguably speaking, I'm gonna just put it out there to you guys. I think the greatest gym music of all times is the entire soundtrack for Rocky IV. It to me, I go to the gym and that's all I got playing in my head. I feel like I'm Rocky or
While you're sitting on the bench watching
well,
everybody else.
pretty much, yeah. Or casually walking on the treadmill, casually, not fervently, not
At a
vigorously.
slight brisk pace.
Maybe a brisk pace. Always thinking it would be better if I had a scotch and a cigar.
Did you see the video of who's the dude that played in Creed? The young kid, he's Apollo Creed's son.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. He
Yes.
said he wanted to fight Who's fighting Tyson coming out?
Jones Jr.
Yeah.
He will get his ass handed to him.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Michael B. Boy, let me tell you, that guy did it for real. You did it as an actor, much like Rocky. Rocky's great. And Stallone was great in Rocky, great movie.
But it's all choreographed.
Yeah, but if Stallone stepped out of him and said, you know what, I am feeling like I could take in that years whoever the hell the reigning champion was, I could take him. I'm Rocky.
Actually, I think Tyson wasn't around then.
No, Tyson wasn't around then. But whoever was pretty much the.
Yeah, it was 84. 85?
No, this is like Rocky 4. This is,
no.
Rocky 4 was a little
Let's
bit.
talk about the original.
Yeah. Well, it's hilarious. So Michael B said he wanted. I'd pay $1.99 to see that. See him get his ass handed.
Jones Jr. responded.
Oh, okay. He said, anytime.
Yeah, he said, bring it. Like, he's
Here's my business card.
Exactly. He's
Bring
like, get a hold of my people. We'll make it happen.
Yes.
James Kirk, what's going on? El capitán de la nave interplanetaria, el puertorriqueño más genial. That's the main man right there. For the guys who are listening right now on podcast, James Kirk is a fantastic individual. He does a really good show also in Puerto Rico. He is a diehard cigar man, and he is a true supporter. So thank you, James. Muy apreciado, mi amigo, por estar con nosotros. Nosotros, which means, by the way, us. See, your Spanish is so coming along, man. Every time you amaze me. If you drop one or two more words before this show is over, I don't know, man. I'm gonna just be like, the show is yours, man. Chi-chis. Chi-chis for everybody. And in some countries, chi-chis means the ladies,
upper torso.
Upper torso. That's a good one. Safe word. Upper torso. We're not gonna say tits. We're not gonna do that. That's wrong and disrespectful. I would never say that.
Oh, wait, is your mom watching?
No, thank God.
Well, it depends on when you call them that.
Chi-chis. Ladies, how are the chi-chis? The chi-chis are well. Again, just, And then have you ever heard pompis? Pompis?
No.
So pompis are what in some countries the women's
Posterior.
Posterior. Yes, thank you. He's keeping me in the box. He's not, box it up. Mike is keeping me in the box. So
I'm trying to keep us from getting shut down.
Yeah. So los chichis y los pompis,
Muy bueno.
Muy bueno. Mili Arzola, another Latina lady. Really, I'm explaining in Spanish what the ladies
breastal area.
Yes.
I'm just shouting dirty words. And he's explaining them.
Chichis y pompis, so that the Americans can understand that, So I'm just saying, I'm trying to help people out. It's not just cigars.
This is the educational portion of the show.
Yeah. This is not just cigars. So for you guys who are listening on the podcast, which by the way, we are also now on Google Podcast. So you can Google the crap out of us, apparently, on podcast service for Google.
Why does it sound like that'd be a little dirty thing?
It might be. I will know that we have made it when we are, for some odd reason, on Pornhub. The day that this show makes it to Pornhub, we have arrived, baby. And they don't even do podcasting there. They don't.
No. Wait a minute. How do you know whether they do it or not?
They don't. I checked. I tried. They don't.
Extensive research.
Extensive, deep research all over Pornhub. Marshall Morgan, what's going on, Big Daddy?
Turn around now. Turn around and go back.
Yeah, you may want to just turn around and say, okay, that's enough. I'm out. These are not the
Thanks
Saturday.
for the view. It's gonna get crazy from here.
Yeah, these are not the Saturday morning cartoons. And they're not.
No, it's the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
So just a few minutes ago, we were
Larry,
explaining chi-chis and pompis. So if you travel outside of the country to maybe a beautiful, like Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Nicaragua, Honduras, you Americans can politely, I love your chi-chis.
What do you mean, you Americans?
Well, because you're all white and stuff like that.
So you gave up your Cuban card when you got here?
I have it on reserve.
No.
I tap into it. I'd be like, hello, ladies. I am Ramon, and I am the Cuban lover. They're like, what?
Then they slap you off away.
Pretty much. Yeah, man. Sometimes we gotta translate some stuff, help people out. Let's see what my research. I read it for the articles. See, that's what I'm saying. We read these magazines.
Yeah, that's what everybody said about Playboy. Yeah.
Tips. Yeah.
Amazing articles on Playboy. Penthouse was the magazine of choice for knowing what's going on in America. I'll tell you, it was. I grew up with that. Deep research. Penthouse, Hustler, I forget which one other ones, but thank God to Larry, whatever his last name was. Flint, Larry Flint, thank you.
Larry Flint was Hustler.
Well, I think he also owned Penthouse.
I don't think he did.
He did? Well, thank you, Larry. We love you for all that you did and all your news broadcasting.
Did you ever see the movie about him?
With Woody Harrelson?
Yep.
No.
Yeah, you did, because you knew Woody Harrelson.
Well, I knew he did the movie. I never saw that movie. It's okay.
Somebody tried to kill him over that magazine?
Why?
Because, it was, porn and smut.
No, a little porn never hurt anybody. Come on.
Tell that to the guy who shot him and put him in a wheelchair.
A little porn.
What?
Easy, Tiger. There's a wall right there.
No, there were court cases about it.
There's a wall right here. You don't look at me and say, fuck. I'm like, no. You weren't looking at me.
Mike said some dude shot the owner of fucking Hustler.
He did.
Yeah. Now the line of sight for the podcasters, the line of sight is not interrupted by me.
So I had to put my mask on.
I was going to say, Mike, what's behind you?
My mask.
Pompies. That's what's behind them. Oh, how cute, the pompies. I got none, people. I got no. I mean, I'm as flat in the back as I am in the front. Not that anybody needs to know. I mean, not that anybody needs that information, but if you ladies were wondering, if you thought, I bet you he's got that, no, nothing. Why you keep looking at me like that?
Nothing.
Is that a Ken doll? Is that what you're saying?
Well, Ken has got a little bit more than I do. Bless his heart, front and back apparently. So, anyways, how did we get to over here? We were talking about boxing, and then Michael B. Jordan wants to fight Roy Jones Jr.
And then he tried to bring up the Spanish lesson.
Yes. So back to boxing. Okay, what is a day in the life of your regimen, or what have you started doing different? I guess to get ready. Are you going somewhere to train?
Yeah. So I wake up like 3:30, 4 in the morning. I drive to work, and me and my buddy have like a makeshift gym we put together full of like heavy equipment parts that we just throw around the shop. Do that for about an hour.
Some house blends, Marshall, nothing fancy. We got us some Doña Noli cigars house blend. They're on the website. Strongly recommend if you guys are interested. It's $55 for a bundle of 25. Go to the website right there. You can't go wrong with it. Naturals and Maduro. It's not on there yet. It's not on there yet. There's a little bit of a thing we're working on that. I have an inspiration and I wanna follow it.
You wanna wait to.
Yeah, exactly. And I also got I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we're building our mailing list, as a matter of fact, so that on Monday we currently have about 140 some odd emails. We're gonna send it out. It's gonna have 2 great promotions, literally 2 insanely amazing promotions. Marshall, I know I have your email. I got all you guys' emails. If I don't have your email, shoot me a DM, and with your email, I'll add you to that. But really great promos are gonna be sent out. If you guys don't take advantage of them, it's insane. Why does Instagram keep blasting me? I don't care about your Instagram. There you go.
I was gonna say, you're just having an aneurysm over there.
It's having something. So, but thank you. That's what we're smoking right now. You go to work. What the fuck?
And your notifications are turned on. That's the problem.
I don't even know where to go to turn them off.
Well, we'll figure it out later.
Well, not now, exactly. So you're at work. Your buddy and you have a makeshift gym at work.
We throw heavy equipment parts around for about an hour.
Okay.
Or sometimes we'll run about a mile, and then I go to work. And then after work, I go to True Warrior Fitness in downtown Mooresville. And then drink lots of water. and eagle eye.
This thing is gonna have me throw something right through my TV. So, absolutely, Marshall. Anytime you want to, man, please.
Turn your sound off.
Yeah. Let me see if I do that because you
Left,
guys.
the left, that's Wi-Fi.
That's Wi-Fi. To the left. To the left. To
Right
the
there.
left.
There you go.
Okay. There we go.
No,
That's
you could
better.
have just hit the speaker button and muted it.
I could have done that too. But it's
There
all
you go.
right.
Look at that.
Nice.
Now it's just gonna give you the finger every time you
And,
shows
yeah.
up.
And Facebook does own Instagram. Son of a bitch. By the way, I don't know if you guys are TikTokers.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Did you
I
realize
am.
What they want? They want to get rid of.
They
TikTok?
want to ban TikTok.
Yeah.
I like TikTok.
You understand the reasoning why they're wanting to do that, aren't
They
you?
say that China is using it to spy on.
No, when have they ever done that? Chinese do no, stop.
What rock are you living under?
Stop. When have the Chinese ever tried to spy on us?
Every
When?
freaking day.
Oh, you know really who's giving you your information? God Almighty.
God himself.
Really? Okay, well then there you go then. Apparently that's pretty solid.
I didn't know that
Did
argument.
you hear about that too? That China spies on us? I didn't know that.
That's what everybody said about Pokemon Go too. So
But I mean, in the
Well, that's Japanese though. That's the
on the
Japanese.
military, people who are still in the military, they're not allowed to have TikTok and something like that, some other program on their phone, correct?
listen, if you're on Instagram or TikTok, look up TikTok boots. It's a bunch of service members that are on TikTok. It's hilarious. There is this. So if you people don't know, the army.
You people? What do you mean you people? Who are you calling you people? What the hell's wrong with you?
The interwebs.
Okay, well there you go.
The internet people.
You internet people. There you go.
Our fans.
Or
Well, we have
or
one, two,
people
three.
who are gunning for us, whichever ones you want.
Yeah.
That's
Keep it
okay.
hit squad, whatever.
Go
Anyway,
ahead.
so nowadays in the army, recruits in basic training are allowed to have their cell phones. This is like
Why? Who the hell knows?
right. It's completely foreign to me.
I didn't have a cell phone back in those days. I wish I
Dude,
would.
we were barely allowed to write letters. Like, anyway.
We wrote those air letters. Dear Mom.
Oh yeah.
While
yeah.
your rifle was on top of your. Dear Mom.
Yeah.
The drill sergeant is an amazing guy. Lovely individual. I'm with there for like 20 minutes. That AR feels like it's about 100 pounds. You're like, you son of a bitch. Mom, he's an asshole.
Yeah. The rifle itself isn't heavy.
No.
It's the black paint on the rifle.
That's what it
Adds
is.
an extra 100 pounds.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
it is.
But anyway, there was this. I'm guessing he was a recruit, but he's got this video going, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I look good in my uniform, this and that," and all of a sudden, the second little window pops up, and it's a drill instructor, and
Nice.
she's like, "We see you. Turn that shit off." Like, oh. And he like scrambles and he turns it off. Oh man.
Hey, good morning. What's going on, Kerry? How you doing, brother? And Derek Stroll, we see you over there also. I tell you what, Marshall, remember, it was like he said, the AR was never heavy. But that was one of my favorite when the drills were pissed off. I think I would have rather done
Rifle
push-ups.
PT, man.
I think I would have rather done push-ups, man. I was like, let's write a letter to Mom. Dear Mom. The drill sergeant is a great guy, and we there for 30 fucking minutes. Son of a bitch. He wasn't a great guy at the end, let me tell you. He was not.
Marshall, if you got any fun rifle boot camp stories, post them up. Just a real quick synopsis.
Oh man, I and it's funny when we went to PT, we did it in an area that was just sand.
Oh yeah.
So we had like a little something smaller than that. It was like a little small, I guess, a little water bottle they had given us at the time. So
Little quarter pint.
it was like this cheap crap.
Just enough to tease you.
We got a little water, So what I did, I would actually open a hole in the sand, put it in there. So I was working out that evening cold. That would actually cool the water really well. So when we're about ready to leave to begin the real work, I'd have my little cold water. So some folks caught on to it, like, oh, thank God we can have some cold water. Like, well, there you go. But
Yeah, in school we had those things and we used those for chicken fighting.
we had a guy, I'm not even joking, he said, I have asthma. Because that sack of shit, we all had asthma and we had to push the dirt way too many damn times because of him. Needless to say, and I mean this in a good Christian way, his asthma was cured by all of us. Yeah, we gave him an anti-asthma treatment several times a week.
Did it have to do with soap in a sock?
It had to do with like yeah, dude. I'm telling you what, man. We just kept telling him, dude, you need to stop that shit. You need to stop that shit because if we all have to stop, wait for you to catch up or walk a little bit, and we're pushing dirt. You're gonna eat some dirt, motherfucker. But yeah, it was exciting. It was exciting. Younger days, things were happening. We all loved each other back in those days. We're like, hey, we love each other.
Sure.
It was like hippies. It was like hippies at boot camp. A hippie boot camp. Yeah, it was like a hippie boot camp. We all loved each other.
Yeah.
Drill sergeants were just the nicest people.
Delightful.
I like it. Delightful. They were.
Made sure you were all
warm
and everything.
This is how delightful they are. They literally forgot they had left some guy doing push-ups. Literally, we get out of the mess hall.
Where the fuck is Smith?
Some fucktard did something, and they said, drop, push the damn dirt, drop, and we all leave.
Fucking bye-bye.
They get a call on the radio, hey, there's a guy here who's still doing push-ups. Is he one of yours? And they're like, you tell that idiot to get his ass over here. What is he, stupid? Didn't he see we were walking away?
Drill sergeants were never wrong on anything.
No, he was dedicated. He was dedicated. He did that. He didn't stop. He didn't stop, man.
He was trying to get to China the hard way.
Do you also, back to the boxing, do you train at home and stuff like that?
I run up and down my street. The Marine Corps physical fitness test is like 3 miles. And I know I've got one coming up. So I usually try to run 3 miles at least once a week. I've been slacking a little bit. But, yeah, I mean, running, I like to hike and stuff like that. Just calisthenics, push-ups, sit-ups, stuff like that. Shadow box. My CO told us we were going for a little run.
In El Paso, Texas. In the desert. It's a little run.
Yes.
We're going out for a brisk jog.
Yes. That's awesome.
Beautiful weather. See the girls. Guys, it's a little run.
We're going by the beach.
We're all going to have a good time. Yeah, man, I'll tell you what.
Oceanfront property, El Paso.
Oceanfront property. Yeah, oceanfront property right there. The problem is you don't see the ocean. It's just all sand.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Mark James, what's going on, big guy? Welcome to the show. Everybody that's watching, man, welcome and thank you to the show. Remember, we are on a podcast right now, servers. So we are coming up on our 2-minute for the podcast people. We just got picked up by Google. So wherever you want to Google us on your podcast service through Google, we are there. We're now on Breaker. We are on Radio Public. We are coming up on iTunes too, if I'm not mistaken. We got what else? We got Pocket Casters. We got Anchor. We got Spotify. So we're moving on up to the east side. A deluxe apartment in the sky. Anyway, so for the people who are listening on the podcast, as we come up on the 1-minute mark, remember what you don't catch. We strongly recommend jump to either Facebook Live so you can see and have a good time watching the show and catch the second half of it. Also, you have the option YouTube. Our entire show is also on YouTube. And definitely, please, folks, share, like, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We appreciate that a lot. I mean, honestly, a lot of what we do is just shenanigans, tomfoolery.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. I think that there's way too much crap going on in the world. He's going to step into the ring and decimate somebody October the 30th.
He's looking for a tomato king.
Yeah.
That's what they call him, the crappy boxer.
A tomato can. Oh, I've never heard that.
I never heard that term? Bums.
I've heard him called tomato kings.
He's looking for a tomato can. Look at that, man.
Subscribing to the Bum of the Month Club.
There you go. So on October the 30th.
Did you see those people that got in trouble for paying bums to beat each other up?
Yes.
Bum fights.
Yes.
I love it.
They actually almost got arrested for that crime.
But did they get arrested?
I don't think they did.
And if you want to find out if they got arrested or not, in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, for the podcasters, follow us elsewhere.
You definitely you gotta jump on either Facebook or YouTube, you get the full madness.
You
of
gotta get the
what's
full,
going on.
the full Monty. No one takes
I
anything
know,
off here.
No.
No one's taking anything off. You people, and by you people I mean you attractive, beautiful women, you calm down, calm down. If I took anything off, it would never be even remotely attractive.
Well, I mean,
Never.
nobody knows that you just got a shirt and a pair of shorts on, like, because they can't see you from here now. Stop it.
Ah! Oh, I'll tell you what, man. Nothing beats a healthy, hairy man booby chest.
Seen Austin Powers? The second one? You're hairy, like an animal.
I love it.
Good, baby, very good.
I love it. Because, you know, a little hair never hurt anybody. A little hair. If a girl opens and she's hairy, wrong girl. I'm just saying.
Unless you're into that.
And if you're into that,
Into apes.
you know, girls with a little hair. I'm you know, very European. I hear it's very European.
In certain parts.
In certain parts of Europe, women have full blown hair everywhere. You know, apparently they're like, we're gonna do
They
this.
lost razor.
Yeah, no, but you know, it's okay. Again, it's okay.
France.
It's okay. We love it. We don't care. We love it. Nair is your friend. That's all I'm saying. Nair, or waxing, or a weed whacker, whatever the hell you need. You know,
The weed whacker.
well, you know, you gotta whack the weed, baby. You know, you gotta whack the weed.
That doesn't sound right.
It doesn't. It never does, and I truly feel horrible about that. Which I really don't feel
Yeah,
that
I
bad
was
about.
gonna say, do you really?
Not at all. So again, we keep straying off the boxing thing, man. I'm excited.
AD.
When was the last time you boxed? You know? You said I'm gonna step into a ring and I'm gonna do this shit.
Been about a year or so, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was early 2019.
Ah, yes, the
Probably
good old
a
days.
year.
I remember the good because now 2020 sucks balls,
It was
but
pre-corona. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, back when you were free to do stuff.
yeah, well before Corona and all
I
that nonsense.
swear to God, if they make us wear masks to weigh in,
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
we're about to exchange blood, and you want us to wear a mask to keep from coughing on each other?
Wait,
Like-
you're gonna have to wear a mask while fighting, probably.
At that point, you know when you guys look at each other dead eye right there, be like,
I'd sneeze.
so do we just get any closer? Do we step away? What do we do? You know, having like a deep conversation. The guys like, well, yeah, we need to, step a little bit back.
That's when they decide which round who's going down in.
That's when
Yeah.
that's when like, we call smack talk happens right there, man.
What round am I supposed to go down in?
So over a year, and man, that's gonna be fun, dude. So you don't know if that's open ticket as far as they're concerned.
Probably because of coronavirus, it's going to be limited.
Gotcha.
I hope not, because I think this whole thing is a bunch of BS anyways. Because the flu kills more people than
Let me ask you a question. If you could begin finding out a little bit more, like also if it's maybe televised or ran live or something or
they
whatnot,
might do a live stream.
because
Yeah.
if you could do that,
Public access somewhere.
Yeah.
we can definitely have capture it, run it in the show, or definitely add the link.
A watch
Yeah.
party somewhere.
Or I might sneak something.
I don't
in
have
by
any
that
watches
live
on me right now.
Huh?
You said I don't have any watches. You said a
Man.
watch party. Why are we gonna bring watches? What does a watch have to do with boxing?
Do you want to burn him or am I going to burn him?
I don't know. What does a watch have to do with a
You're a dumbass.
I don't understand. He's a watch party. It's like what?
Watch party, you get a group of people to watch.
Oh, to watch. I was thinking is that like a Tupperware party? I was like, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. You said.
I'm wearing my citizen today.
Today I decided to wear my Invicta watch. There you go. Will it be? No, I think it's classic boxing, right? Classic boxing.
Yeah, it's Olympic style boxing. So, I mean, just stand in the middle of the ring and bang it out.
It's going to look like a couple of the guys from the Fighting Irish thing.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah.
We will have fisticuffs. I tell you.
I mean, I might try it.
That'd be hilarious.
I'd have to train in that style of boxing, but I wouldn't be against it. There was a buddy of mine.
That's not bare knuckle shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well,
that's
the
good
reason
stuff.
why they used to do that is because they wouldn't punch with their knuckles. They'd actually come they'd do like this, and they would come up with the bottom of their hand,
Fuck out of here, really?
Mhm.
I never knew that.
or with they threw a jab, they'd hit you with the palm here, bam, like that.
They
So-
very karate-esque though.
Yeah, very pre-knowledge and skill.
I never knew that. I always thought it was like like.
But they do.
Boom.
They just started bare knuckle boxing again. Like all the guys have is hand wraps,
That's crazy, dude.
and they go at it.
They're never gonna go through with that. That's crazy.
I've seen it.
Really?
I've seen several broadcasts of it. Yeah.
That's something, man. Because let me tell you, I mean, you go from at least some sort of padding and whatnot to
Well, a lot
this
of
is gonna hurt even more than you thought.
A lot of UFC
So-
people don't use gloves either. It's basically like a small hand wrap type of glove.
No,
No,
I mean,
they do wear gloves. They do
It's
wear
like
gloves.
a 6-ounce glove.
Yeah, and it's like
But it
finger
doesn't cover
and
your
stuff
fingers
like
or
that.
nothing.
But to
Basically
put, that
covers
into,
your knuckle.
to put that into perspective,
Let's put it into perspective, shall we?
pros use anywhere from 8 to 12-ounce gloves. UFC fighters, they use like 6-ounce gloves.
Okay,
In my fights, I think we're using 12
12.
12-ounce gloves.
A little material to pad it before they feel the impact.
But they're still pretty hard. Like the
hammers.
leather on the outside is still pretty.
What is I have a question for you, and again, just bear with me because I associate a lot of shit to movies. So, in that movie, which is one of my favorite, Rocky IV, when Ivan Drago punches the punch meter, to see how many pounds per square inch of impact or whatnot, does anybody still do that to register? Like how hard you hit or anything?
I'm sure they do. I've never seen it. I mean, there's all kinds of arcade games. You can
Yeah,
do that.
How
more for
hard do you
show.
think you hit?
I'm not sure.
I think it would be awesome to find out. Oscar Rodriguez, mi hermanito, ¿cómo tú estás? Just left the trauma center. Nice to see you guys. ¿Qué te pasa? Espero que estés todo bien. Recibí tu mensaje ayer, mi hermano. De verdad que te debo, aparte de mucho, te debo una llamadita. I got your message yesterday. Other than the fact that I owe you a lot, first and foremost, I also owe you a phone call, my man. Like I said, I hope that you're well. I hope that you are working at the trauma center.
And not there for another reason.
Yeah, thank God. Christopher Fraser, what's going on, man? The Metallica, yes, the Metallica, which actually is mata is tree in Spanish, so it's trees and anyway,
Okay.
yeah. I know. It was a little faux pas. He misspelled it. I know what he's saying, but it's okay to be right. So we're talking today. Sheamus is gonna step back into the ring. He's gonna be stepping in as a pugilist again, traditional boxing. The old man knows about it. Dad knows.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Family knows, and mom's not happy. She never was happy that I fought.
Look at that. Look at Carrie. Carrie's gonna make it. Man, this is not that kind of show, Carrie. We are not, about creating, craziness, Carrie. We would never do that. But yeah, Doc, if you want to jump in on it, and if the corona is bullshit or not, I'd love to hear it. But we don't do that here. We never do that. Would you like to weigh in on the COVID virus being bullshit or not? Like I said, we would never ask for that. But if you want to, we'd love to see it.
Here's my take. Yes, it's a real virus. Yes, it can be deadly. However, the media and everybody else, I think,
blowing everything way out of proportion.
Way out of proportion.
Blowing hard out of proportion.
I haven't worn a mask.
Those last night.
Yeah.
I haven't worn a mask since this whole thing started, and I've been in places where people have had corona. I got tested a week ago. Still don't have it. So,
knock on wood, or fiberboard or whatever that is underneath. When I go visit with my mom, or when I have been with my mom, I wear one. She wears one. A lot of times when I go to the big box places like Walmart, and I do go in. Sometimes I have it on me. Sometimes I forget. What do you mean you couldn't recognize my phone? Just said it could not recognize my voice. Why is my phone tracking me?
Because it's Google.
is it an iPhone?
No, it's an old phone. I've had that for 4 years.
I was gonna say, if you say anything that sounds remotely like, "Hey Siri," I hope all of your phones just went off.
Yes. Oscar Rodriguez says, yes, it is mierda de toro grande, which means it is the excrement of a very large bull. And that's coming from a doctor. It is the excrement of a very large bull.
And places like this, they sell a shit ton of these masks.
Yeah.
Have you people seen?
Again with the you people. Lord, I'm sorry to everybody. He keeps doing that to everybody.
Well, you're going to offend somebody. Not like we really care, but
Good.
Yeah.
So, has public seen what virologists, the people that study viruses, wear full hazmat suit.
Oh, yeah.
But your little mask is perfectly fine. You'll probably be okay.
Well, I mean, you got a doctor who works in a hospital, and he is in the military, and he is exposed to a lot more knowledge and information than we are, and so he would be able to handle that question better. But the funny thing is, I know a couple of ladies who are in the medical field as nurses,
Yep.
and they've explained to me the amount of, just as a nurse, gear that they got to put on. You know, they have their little the first smock. Then they put on another thing. They tape the gloves to that.
Yeah.
Then they put on a N95 mask, which is the
N95.
N95. Thank you. The better ones, and then they wear a face shield as well. But one of the things this woman was telling us, the problem with the N95s is that they're not good indefinitely. She says you really have to look at. You can.
Technically, I think you're supposed to change them like every hour or something like that.
They're good for up to 30 minutes of continual use, and you can use them up to 3 times. So you should basically take them, and in the hospital where she works at, they have to de-sterilize them. So imagine after the 3rd or 4th time, because they're running low in some places, that mask, she says, it's not doing what it needs to do.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. So again, it's.
I'm not saying don't take precaution. What I'm saying is, I think it's just blown out of proportion. Look, if it makes you feel comfortable, wear a mask.
Yep.
Just wash your hands.
Yeah, man.
Don't go sucking on doorknobs. Like, you'll be all right.
Wow. That's good advice.
That coming from a paint licker.
If you guys are thinking about,
I haven't been military housing. There's lots of that paint.
If you guys are thinking about sucking on a doorknob, that's just completely out of the question now.
Is it the round ones or the sideways ones?
You know, you guys pick and choose whichever one you want. So listen,
All right, I'm leaving.
thank God we're coming up on the cutoff time. Thank God. That's a wow. So again, if you enjoy sucking on doorknobs, God bless you. You know, nothing wrong with that. Look at that. Kara says, wear a mask, use hand sanitizer, practice social distance. It's easy. Common sense shit. That's really the bottom line. You know what? If you are gonna walk into an environment that you feel that you need to, then just do it. Plain and simple. If you don't want to or don't feel it's necessary, it's up to you. At the end of the day, whatever.
And remember, for people who don't know, 2 arm lengths away is about 6 feet.
2 arm lengths away.
Roughly 6 feet.
We're good. Maybe at an
Pretty
angle.
close.
We're at an angle.
Did you know that your wingspan from fingertip to fingertip is your height?
No, I didn't know that.
If you measure from like this finger, this one over here,
The middle
So,
finger
like-
to the middle finger?
yeah, this one over here, that's usually your height.
Usually. And
your
knowing
foot-
us have the battle.
Your foot is from here to here.
The forearm.
And did you know that before the yardstick became a standard measurement of 3 feet, it was based on what the length of the king's nose to fingertip?
Yes.
So
And
it could vary depending on the height of the king.
and if anybody's interested, I have no idea how to measure your dick, so I'm not gonna explain
Why
that.
would you
Here,
want to
here.
measure it?
I don't just. How did you
It's
know?
across the pond.
How did you know?
Science.
How do you see it?
Research.
I wasn't even gonna go there. I wasn't. He did. I didn't go. You know, listen, we're talking heights, and I said, you know, I'm not gonna say that. I would never say anything about measuring dicks. I would never.
I got tiny hands.
Why is it
I would
why
never
is it
say-
not thick with you?
You know,
Gee, I wonder why.
I'm a dick. So everybody's been watching. Thank you very much. Like Carrie and Oscar have said, man, just
Yeah, 3 people that are still listening.
you know, just exercise, you know, caution, wear your mask and social distance and all that stuff, man. I'm down with that. Do common sense stuff.
And try and get as much sleep as possible, they say too.
Yes, I need that sleep right now. He's going to be going back to the boxing ring October the 30th. It's happening in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Do you have a time frame? Is there a venue already, or?
Yeah, the venue is going to be, I think it's going to be on Camp Lejeune or somewhere near there.
Great, man. That's awesome. Right by Camp Lejeune.
Well, that
So-
means that's going to limit the number of people that can actually get in there then, if it's actually on the base.
Well, maybe not. You never know.
But
You never
I
know.
mean, I have a feeling I'm going to end up fighting some of my fellow Marines.
Even better. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be exciting. Last words, Mike.
Don't have any.
He's got none. None. Seamus, last.
Move, block, strike, strike.
Move, block, strike. What he said. Last words from me will be thank you everybody for watching, man. This has been a little bit of a slower show. We don't always have all the crazy stuff going on, but hopefully you enjoyed yourself.
Here today.
No, nothing
Not at
crazy.
all.
Nothing. We did not measure dicks. We did not tell women that he's talks to 3 of them at the same time. We never did any of those things.
Duncan,
What?
you're a dick.
Left and right, baby. Thank you, everybody. God bless you guys. And again, just stay safe, man. Please, that's all I can ask. Stay safe. We want you guys around for a long time. Share, subscribe, do everything you can. Help support this craziness. And we're all over the podcast now, so very excited about that. Take it easy. Smoke well. We do.